Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today we've got Musky Octopus. So yeah, Musky Octopus in a spicy sauce. I picked this up in Lidl the other day and it's part of their kind of Greek, they had a whole range of Greek things. I thought we might be able to treat ourselves to some orca in tomato sauce, but it turned out that was just a misprint on the shelf edge and it was actually okra. So this is something called Musky Octopus, which is a particular species of octopus, in a spicy sauce. Ingredients are sliced musky octopus, water, soya oil, tomato puree, salt, sugar, red chili peppers, thickener, which is guar gum, spices. And then there's some allergy advice. Open and dispose of can carefully. Well, I certainly will, avoiding sharp edges. And there's not an awful lot else of information in there. This is the produce of Greece, I think. All right, okay. Musky octopus, which is Eridanous species, caught by trawls and hooks and lines in the northeast Atlantic, the central eastern Atlantic, the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea. So basically lots of places. And yeah, that's it. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So it's a can inside a box. And it's a pull tab can inside a box. Top of that can looks a little bit dirty. Let's give that a wipe. Right, let's open it up and have a look. It is a pull tab can, but I'm opening with a can opener because I prefer to do that. There we go. And there is our musky octopus in piquant sauce. Let's have a sniff. Interesting. Smells not musky, just smells mildly seafoody, but kind of meaty. And I can't really see anything that I can recognise as... Oh, there's a piece of tentacle with some suckers on it. Look, there we go. I'm kind of looking for the bit that's going to... Whoops. I'm going to have to wipe the table now. Never mind. Well, there's a little bit of tentacle right there. That's like a tentacle tip. Now, it does say on the box that this is ready to eat. It doesn't specify whether this should be warmed or eaten cold. I think if you're getting this in a restaurant, it would be served, maybe not chilled, but probably at room temperature, having been cooked earlier that day. Anyway, just going to have a little taste of that so you can see. Let's have a close look at that piece there, if I can get focus on it. There we go. So you can see little tentacles there. That's the piece I'm going to taste. Let's give it a go. Well, it's nice and meaty. Yeah, actually surprisingly meaty for seafood. I found this with octopus before actually, that it's sometimes really quite a meaty, almost like tuna type of meatiness to it. Let's try a piece of this. This is just I suppose just a piece of the body of the octopus. Again, really nice and meaty. Yeah, and actually that sauce is like a slightly spicy, chili spiced tomato sauce. So there's a piece with some slightly more conspicuous suckers. I'm just going to bite off one of those little suckers and see if it's got a different texture. Slightly. That's really nice, and I think if you were given that blindfolded, you would not assume that that's octopus unless you already knew what it was like. I think you would assume you are being given something like tuna or swordfish or one of those meaty fishes. It does taste seafoody, but the texture is really, really meaty and not chewy and rubbery at all. So anyway, I'm not just going to sit here and eat a can of octopus on its own like that. I'm going to take this away and make it into part of a meal, I think. I'm going to make myself a little kind of almost like a mini meze. Back in a moment. Okay, well, here we go. This is my kind of mini meze. And yeah, okay, I know it's not authentic, but I thought I'd try it together with some food that's more of a kind of accompaniment for this sort of thing. We've got the musky octopus, some nice olives, some bread, some tomato and feta and a bit of salad. And this is actually my meatballs, my vegetarian meatballs that I reviewed in a video quite recently in this card. If you're interested, a bit of olive oil for dipping and some salt. I mean, the thing is, mezze's kind of meant to be a bit of a sharing thing anyway, really. It's meant to be a dish for sharing with friends around a table. So this is a bit of a violation of that concept, really, because I'm eating this on my own. Jenny, incidentally, tried a bit of this octopus just downstairs when I was preparing it, and she enjoyed that. So that was interesting. Anyway, I'm just going to try a bit of the sauce on some bread like that. And maybe like that. It's really tasty, really good. Now, some of these bigger bits are a little bit scary mainly because actually the little bits have gone inside them and it makes it look a bit weird, but I'm not going to worry about the appearance. The flavour is amazing. So to try to describe the flavour, it is mildly meaty, mildly seafoody, very savoury, and similar to sardines or tuna or something like that in flavour, and texture similar to pork or swordfish or something quite meaty like that. So really, nothing for me to dislike there. That was actually really tasty. I'm going to eat the whole lot of this actually. It's really good. And that sauce, yeah, good stuff. Nice tomatoey, soupy, chili sauce. But yeah, absolutely nothing about that to dislike. Well, I'm going to crack on and eat my lunch now. But that was Musky Octopus in a spicy sauce. And I think that one gets a double thumbs up from me because that was really, really good. So yep, super delicious. I've eaten all of that actually. And well, I say all of it. I ate nearly all of it because I didn't eat that bit, which I think is actually the beak. That's the mouth parts of the octopus. And yeah, that's not so good for eating. Weird stuff in a can. Actually delicious weird stuff in a can on Atomic Shrimp. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you again soon.